sold really poorly. It was some experimental sort of pop music. So Geffen took command of the situation. They took control and they said, Neil, you're going to make us a rock and roll album. So what did he give them? He gave them just that, you guessed it, a rock and roll album. So bearing in mind we're the 80s, he gave them 1950s rock and roll. It's what they asked for. So I think it's a great example of they didn't want a rock and roll album. They wanted a hit record. They wanted a mega artist that they could send on huge grossing tours. So throughout this talk, I want to keep that in the forefront of your mind. Think about the outcome. Think about the intent rather than the means of how to get there. So today I'm essentially a storyteller. So this is a tale of how uSwitch was transformed from a hierarchical, sort of functional, divisional hybrid into a sort of a system of autonomous business units that had full autonomy to grow the businesses as they deem fit. So on the one hand of the spectrum, we've got the sort of the Taylorist-inspired sort of command and control. There's a clear structure of command and directions come down, and we just need people to do the work. So that's the command and the control. The flip side of that is we don't believe that's the case. In knowledge work, it's the people closest to the work that should be making the majority of the decisions. In knowledge work, people are highly educated, they're intrinsically motivated to want to get better at what